The Biden administration announced that they had directed the Pentagon to prepare up to 1,000 members of the U.S. military to deploy across the country to support the outbreak of COVID. Now, there already are about 250 members of the U.S. military spread around the country in 7 states at about a dozen civilian medical facilities. They're there supporting the local medical staff, who in many cases are just overwhelmed by the number of COVID cases that they're seeing on a daily basis. You may remember early on in the pandemic, the military deployed these large numbers, large groups of medical professionals. They move into the civilian facilities and they just augment the medical personnel there that, again, are just overwhelmed by these outbreaks. Now, we don't expect the first numbers of these 1,000 people to actually be moving out to these facilities until January or maybe even February. What they're waiting for is FEMA to put in the requests for what they need and where they need it. Again, defense officials expect these to be smaller teams, somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 people, largely doctors, nurses, and paramedics that will move into civilian facilities, and they will help these overwhelmed local staff.
Thank you, Courtney. Let's get a check now on your morning news now weather. Michelle.